Indian corporates are fooling you more than you think, and nothing proves this better than the Satyam scam. Satyam Computers was once one of India's top IT companies. People trusted it like today's Infosys or TCS. But the success everyone believed in was a lie. Behind this shiny success story, something dark was growing. Led by Ramalinga Raju, he inflated Satyam's financial results for years. He showed fake sales, fake profits, and even fake cash in the company's bank accounts. Imagine telling your parents you scored 95 when the real score is 55. That's what Satyam did, but with thousands of crores. But once Raju went down this slippery slope, there was no coming back. Investors expected rising profits. Shareholders wanted dividends. As a result, the lies kept getting bigger in an effort to keep the stock prices high. Over time, the fake company on paper became bigger than the real one, and then one day this bubble burst. In a startling confession, Raju came forward to the world about his world of lies. Raju even went as far as to write in his confession letter, I was riding a tiger, and if I got off, I would be eaten. But how and why did the Raju suddenly confess? It wasn't his sudden run in with morality, but rather a forceful reckoning led by another company, Maitas Infra and Maitas Properties. It wasn't guilt, it wasn't conscience, it wasn't some overnight moral awakening, it was pressure. A kind of pressure he could no longer escape. In a desperate move, he announced Satyam would buy Maitas Infra and Maitas Properties, both owned by his own family. Yes, his own family. The plan was simple, at least in his mind. Take the fake cash on Satyam's books and hide it inside real assets, land, projects, companies, anything that looked legitimate. But investors weren't stupid. They immediately sensed something was wrong. Questions started flying everywhere. Why is Satyam buying the founder's family businesses? Where is this sudden obsession with Metas coming from? And then it happened. The entire deal collapsed in just 12 hours. 12 hours. That's all it took for years of lies to start exploding. Suddenly, banks wanted real statements. Auditors wanted real confirmations. Regulators wanted real answers. And Raju had nothing real left to show. He realized the game was over. Every door was closing. Every lie was catching up. So he did the only thing left. He confessed. He wrote a letter that shook the entire country. In that letter, he admitted everything, that the numbers were fake, the profits were fake, the cash was fake. And then came the line no one expected. I was riding a tiger, and if I got off, I would be eaten. It wasn't poetry, it was the truth. He had created a monster he could no longer control. After the confession, everything collapsed instantly. Raju was arrested. Satyam's board was dissolved. The government stepped in to stop the company from collapsing completely. Tech Mahindra eventually took over and rebuilt whatever was left. But the trust, that was gone. The Satyam scam taught India one harsh lesson. A company can look clean, polished, and successful, and still be rotten at the core. And this is how Indian corporates fool you quietly, confidently, and right in front of your eyes.